You ever had one of those days where you're just feeling kind of foggy? You wake up foggy, your whole day goes foggy, everything's foggy. Now, that could be because you didn't sleep well, possibly. You kind of feel like death warmed over, actually. Maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe you've got an illness happening or something like that. That's quite possible. But what usually happens is that you've been perhaps eating something that you ought not to have been eating. Maybe it's sugar. You know, when you eat sugar, carbohydrates, what happens is that your blood pressure may rise. Your blood viscosity, it gets kind of thicker, but it triggers insulin in your body. That's the big thing. Did you know that insulin affects every single cell in your body? Every single cell in your body is affected by insulin, including your brain. So you're not able to think right. In fact, if you do that for a long time and your insulin is chronically elevated, it can cause such damage to your brain and every other cell in your body. This is why people suffer. They suffer with all sorts of neurological conditions. That's one of the reasons, at least. They suffer with physical conditions. So things like, Parkinson's. Let's go on that one. Alzheimer's is a big one. In your physical body. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, metabolic syndrome, which is a combination or any one of a number of things. So, you know, the choice is ours. We can live in a brain foggy world. We can kind of feel all the time like death warmed over. Can't think straight. Get a little depressed. Just so sad about so many things. Or what we can choose to do is get out of the fog and go to a brighter place. A place where you have life. Whoops. And that's what God wants for you. He wants you to have life, and life more abundantly. So let's pursue life. Get rid of the carbs. Get rid of the sugars in your life. Pursue life, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Leave that foggy world. Leave the sugar behind. Get rid of it. Live with the food that God has given you to eat. The food God has given you to eat is plain and simple. It's not made in a factory. It grew out of the ground or it came from animals. We need animals. Perfect nutrition. Get your healing with meat and Jesus. God bless you all. Bye for now.